Whoa. Back again. Back to back. Make back stack the M's. I like this. It's looking cute. It's giving. I went and copped the chopsticks. Put it in my bun just to pop. I'm always in the top pick. Boxy gossip. How many of them could have did it with finesse? Not everybody like she really is the best. You play checkers, couldn't beat me playing chess. It's given 40-inch weave by Kellen Don't Tangle. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my podcast. I hope you've been having a lovely, lovely time wherever you've been. For me, different day, same stuff. Literally just work. Is that me having? Is that me? Oh my days. You know what that makes me think of? You know that performance with Rihanna and Drake when they're in white and they're performing work together and Drake is like literally. Literally. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna get into it. Wait. Hold up. Did you think I was gonna let you go that easy? Like this video right now. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't joined the kings and queens, my lovelies, then you need to do it now, because when else do you think you're gonna do it? I'm not gonna let you off the hook. So as you go and grab your little popcorn or whatever, I'm gonna be wait, what? No one's grabbing popcorn until you subscribe to the channel. Okay? I'm gonna give you a little rundown of how my week went. And yeah, as usual, we're gonna we're gonna get into it. Okay, so boom. This week, tell me why I had seen Chad. I had seen this man. This man was throwing his guts out, like he was vomiting. Like when I say I was wearing my AirPods and I saw him open his mouth and I saw him lean over just a little bit to see that something was going to come out of his mouth, and then I looked aside because I'm not trying to see that on a Monday morning. No, thank you. No, sir. Bob. We are not doing it like that. I saw that and I was just like, somebody's having a rough day. But yeah, he was just like, do you know the funny thing? Well, not funny, but the thing is, I was wearing my AirPods and I was listening to music as usual, and I had obviously the noise cancellation was on. I just saw somebody through my window. Oh, saw two people through my window. The noise cancellations was the noise cancellation was on, but I could hear the pitter patter of the vomit splashing onto the ground. Can you imagine? It was just giving ASMR for everybody for free. And he was just puking for such a long time. And I was like, Lord, save your people. Help this man, please, because he clearly can't do it by himself. This burden is too heavy for him. But yeah, I saw that. And yeah, it was crazy. But you know what? You want to know something? I walked out of my, what you call this? Building, right? And I had seen like 5 people. There were like 2 girls and 3 guys. And the minute I walked out and I looked at like I was about to just do my thing, like not bother them, they were doing their thing or whatever. The one guy, he looked at me, he was like, "We outside," and I literally was screaming.
Oh, you want to know where I'm at? We outside!
That was so hilarious. I did not expect them to be like, they all seemed to be like so fun and they all had like a sense of humor. But he was like, "Hey, we outside," and I was like, "Oh my God." And then I saw like, they were like, one of their friends was like getting a haircut, like right there in front of like my home. And I was like, okay, this is happening or whatever. And then I looked like I leaned over like so, like that. like that. And I was like, oh, who's getting picked up? And they all started laughing. That was so cool. I only talked to them for like a split second, but they seemed like cool people. So I'm down with the get down. At work, tell me why. Remember that Dutch? Why I said Dutch like that? Remember that Dutch lady that had come in and she was like telling everybody that I'm so fantastic, which I am. Yes, I am. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? This lady came back, but she came to another section. It's still the same place where I work, but she was in another section, so she met other people. And she was giving them a complaint. Well, she was giving my friend actually. Remember, yeah, remember Candy? Yeah, she gave Candy. She gave Candy advice. No, she was talking to. She saw something that was like somebody was changing their baby out in the public on like a public people's bench where people eat, right? And she was not supposed to be doing that because that's not where the babies get changed. So this lady, she didn't like that, so she came now and she reported to Candy, which is my friend, and she's telling Candy da da da. But Candy, if you remember, like I told you, is still learning English, so she's not understanding what the hell this lady is saying. So she walked away. She just said, girl, I'm done with you. She walked away. She came and she got me and she's like, Nesha, girl, please talk. She was like, please talk to this woman because I don't understand. She's like, I don't understand what she's saying. Like, and I was like, okay, 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 boom. So I'm going there now to talk to whichever crazy lady this is because that's what I've been told. I'm saying, to my surprise, okay, the situation is going to escalate. It's not going to escalate because I know this lady and she's going to calm down once I give her the remedy. So she sees me, she's like, oh, I'm so happy to see you. And I was like, I'm happy to see you too. What's going on? Please step into my office. This is what I said to her. I said, please step into my office. Then she came with me to my office and we rap a taste. We rap a tasted. Now she was just like, oh, I was trying to tell this lady this and she wasn't understanding. I was like, oh, sorry, there's a language barrier, yada yada boom de yada. And she's like, oh, well, I asked to speak to the manager and she came through and you're telling me that she doesn't know how to speak English properly, so why is she in charge of this? And I was like, whoa, abuela, calmate, calmate. You need to calm down. It's not that deep, no. But then she told me the situation. I was like, okay, I understand where you're coming from, obviously. But you need to understand that this bench that you're talking about, it doesn't belong to us. First of all, let's start there. It belongs to, it's for everybody. It's for the streets. So we have no control over it. So that's when she kind of like simmered down. But I was like, yes, I totally understand where you're coming from. People are not supposed to be doing what they were doing here, over here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she's ranting, and then she's like, but anyways, I miss you so much. And I was like, I miss you too, girl. You're trying to give me this sugar or what? The usual, the usual. People be loving this pink hair. Like this one girl, she came in. Oh, she was super cute as well. She had the cutest little outfit. I was just like, girl, I want to put you in my bag. She had this little skirt on and it was tucked in. Like the skirt was tucked in, the shirt was tucked into the skirt. And like, it was just like, I think she had like Doc Martens. She was just killing it. But she was just like, so like, oh my taste, your hair, da da da. And I was like, oh, I do it by myself. She's like, you do it by yourself. And I was like, yeah, 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 yeah. Um, I don't know why I say, why you do it by yourself? Like that was her accent. It could have been, you never know. But yeah, and then like, so I turned like so to tell her something or whatever, and she's like, oh my God, and your piercings. She was just like obsessed with me. And funny, like when like I came with her order, I knew exact what I didn't know was just like a lucky thing. Like I just assumed she was the one who was eating this meal instead of that meal. She was with her boyfriend, and then I went with it, and then I gave her the right one. She's like, "How did you know?" And I was like, "Girl, because I never, you and I were in sync. Like I already picked up the vibe." She was laughing. So yeah, that was it. It was a good time. Not too bad. Things have been chillish. Nothing too crazy. crazy. At least nothing that I can't handle. But yeah, lately I've just been feeling like I want to cut my hair. I'm really missing my short hair because sometimes like this it's a little stressful. Like sometimes like I don't want to be like when I'm on public transportation and like I just like some of the seats are not as clean and just having like my hair in them seats and you might be like, oh, you should just like wash your hair into the I do. But you know what? It takes 6 million years for this hair to dry once you get it wet. So we're not even trying to play those games for real, but it's just like sometimes it's just like, and also I hate it because at work I'm constantly wearing the like I have my hair tied up in a bun just to look professional and stuff like that, and it's just like the baby hairs are dead at this point. No, there's nobody reviving them. They've been dead. Like it's crazy. You feel me? So it's just like, you know. But I can't cut my hair because I don't trust anybody with my hair because my dad is the one who cuts my hair whenever you see my hair cut. It's my dad who does it, and he's not here at the moment, so I guess I'm just gonna. So freeing, by the way. Jeez, so freeing. Like you just wake up, you shower, like everything is just so. It just flows, but it is what it is. Um, this week we're gonna let's talk about some music. Let's talk about some music. This week I have been obsessed with Doja Cat. Literally obsessed. Um Song of the week for me. Drum rolls, please. It's too late to apologize. I don't know where they came from. Um Song of the week, Paint the Town Red. Absolutely love. I remember when it came out and I pre-added it. I was just like, you know what? At this point, I'm just tired of waiting for the album. I want the album to come out like yesterday. Doja Cat, I absolutely love her. Doja Cat is so super, super, super talented. Oh my days, like from dancing, like and when you talk dancing, we're talking about break dance, we're talking about twerking, we're talking about singing. Well, this is not dancing anymore, but and she sings and she raps and she writes her own stuff and she's like edit sometimes she was like editing her own like videos and stuff like she's just I think she's definitely not just like a rapper or just a singer. She's an artist. She's an artist. She is just breaking barriers and leading the women in the right direction. Though some may beg to differ. I also had like in the oh yeah, I forgot. In the back of my head for some reason I just kept on thinking of that song she has, I Like You, with Post Malone. And I know this is crazy because the song came out like I feel like a long time ago, maybe like a year ago. I'm not sure. When it came out, I watched the video. I liked the song. I liked the video, but I just wasn't on the song like that. And for some reason, this week I've just been on that. I actually went swimming at Juan's house. You remember my friend? I went to Juan's house and I was trying to teach him how to dance. I thought I was a bad dancer. Shake your body like a belly dancer. Literally. He's worse. I was trying to teach him how to do this. Uh, 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 It took us some time. Literally, when I say this boy is stiff, I mean he's stiff. But it's okay though because his heart is in the right place and his heart makes up for all the dance mistakes he was making. Okay, so this is something that I saw on the internet, right? And I literally was just like, the internet is actual jokes. So there's a whole ruckus about her like calling out her fans, and like her fans are like super upset. It's like, oh, you wouldn't be anywhere without us, you blah 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 blah. And she's also like, I don't need y'all. Like, I who says I wouldn't be anywhere without you guys? Like, I did this on myself. I don't owe you anything. I'm doing me. Boom. And you know what? I'm a little bit conflicted. Like, I not conflicted. Like, it's not that deep, but I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about it because I feel like to a certain degree, the fans are right. Like it's like, oh, like we like she had said something like whoever like purchased my music before da 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 is this whatever she said, allegedly, right? This is what she said. And then now fans were angry to be like, oh, we've been supporting you from the beginning. How could you be talking to us like this? You're talking crazy. I'm paraphrasing, right? So people are just like, it's a whole, it's a whole thing. It's just like, oh, she's not grateful to her fans and da 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 da. Which I understand. It's like, okay, really? Like, there's some hardcore fans that are just like, I've been listening to you from the beginning, and this is, after all I've done for you, this is how you repay me. And then on the other side, when I thought of it like that, I was like, okay, I see. And then on the other side, I really thought about it, and I was like, I'm tripping. No, for real, for real. Because, like, I tried to look at this from Doja Cat's perspective, and I was just like, they really didn't do it for her. I mean, and at least they did it for her, but they didn't do it for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, the talent is hers. She's the one who's working her ass off. She's the one who got herself into the position that she's in. Would she have made it without the fans? I don't know. I'm not Jesus. I don't know how to answer that. But I just feel like that's her talent. And at the end of the day, this is when I was debating myself, like, is it deep? Is it not that deep? Is it deep? This is when I had to tell myself, you need to relax. No, literally relax. Because here's the thing, if you actually like the artist, it's because this generation, I feel like we're so into people's business. Sorry, didn't mean to lose my cool. We're so into people's business, especially the celebrities. We just can't catch a break. Like, I feel like, and this is the thing, like, I was watching some of her videos and some of her performances. I was really like listening to like her style of rap and the way she sings. I'm like, this girl is really, really talented. She really is. So my thing is like, whether she cuts her hair, first of all, I think it's crazy the fact that people think she's going through stuff just because she's cut her hair. Could it be a possibility? Maybe. I don't know. But all I know is I cut my hair last year and I wasn't going through anything. My hair was just breaking and I was tired of my hair breaking. So I just decided to shave the whole thing off and dyed my hair blonde. Did that mean I was crazy? No. No. You see? So I feel like obviously that's bonkers to me that you think just because somebody changed their hairstyle, they're going through something. But at the same time, I do understand where people are coming from because it's like we didn't know this version of you and now you're completely different. But also, I feel like she's also saying, like, I've been having to put this kind of like front on just at least to sell my music. And now that I've sold my music and I'm where I am, I can now make things that I like and dress the way that I like, do things that I like. And it's crazy that people like are calling her ugly just because she's cut her hair. It's crazy. And shaved her eyebrows. Is she the first person in this world to shave eyebrows? Okay, for real, you guys. Your mom, it was bare people's moms out here really shaving off all their eyebrows just to take a thin little pencil and do like that. Literally. Or do like that. Like that. And they had to have that same emotion even when they won. I remember I watched like Trevor Noah's like one of his comedy specials or whatever, and he was talking about, like, I think something about a lady named Patricia and she won the lottery, or this was like a hypothetical lady, right? He was just like, I don't understand, I would never understand the trend of shaving your eyebrows off so that you can draw them back on.
I don't understand that trend in fashion, to be honest with you. Why would you shave your eyebrows off and then draw them back on where they were?
And so he was saying this lady is shaving them off and then just putting them like this, and she looks mad all the time. So she won the lottery, big lotto. She won the lottery, and then they're like, "Oh, you won the lottery. Why aren't you happy?" And she's like, "I'll draw it on tomorrow," because the face is just like that. But boom, were your parents parents where your mother's crazy, are you gonna sit here and call your mom crazy because she was shaving her eyebrows off and drawing them with a thin pencil? Maybe. I'm joking. No, no, it's not. And this is what I was saying. This is when I said to myself, it's not that deep. If you really like an artist's music, their craft, like I was saying when I was really listening to, like her pen, her pen, I'm literally speechless, does not miss. I like the way she writes, like when she in attention, she said, I've got your head up in the dirt like an ostrich. That's just like, she's just like, she says the little things like that, you know? You know? And yeah, she dropped the song Paint the Town Red. She said, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that get to my head. I paint the town red. Literally. I absolutely love it. She said, and I love the opening phrase as well. She said, all my all my happiness is all of your misery. And I felt that. That is so poetic. All my happy, it's a lot of girls out here. It's a lot of girls out here. It's a lot of people out here that are gonna be very, very, very touched when you have something good going on for yourself. Isn't that crazy? She's just doing her. She's shaving her hair. She's whatever she wants to do. And people feel like they need to aggravate her just because of that, calling her ugly and all sorts of mean things. And it's just like, I totally understand why then she would retaliate. Just like stand up for herself, because if you don't stand up for yourself, guess what, people are gonna keep talking about you, they're gonna keep bullying you. You know, it's either like you get to a point where you break and you just start to do whatever the hell you want to do, or you keep quiet because you're just like over it, you know? And sometimes it's just like, I don't know, you know when to fight your wars, and sometimes it's just like, okay, I'm gonna, you're getting cut because it's been too much. So yeah, definitely this week. No, am I done with what I was saying? I don't think I'm done. So this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying. If you really like an artist and you like their music, you respect their pen, their creativity, how they see things and how they express it, it's about the music. And she even said that in Attention. You follow me, but you don't really care about the music. You follow the artist and you want them to behave a certain way that will please you, but you don't even care about the music. So why are you so concerned about the artist's personal life? Literally, what do you gain? What do you gain from that?
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
What do you gain from trying to destroy somebody's life, or trying to be like, oh, you should dress like this, or you should do that, you should. And this thing about tattoos, Jesus, give it a break. Is she the only person to get tattoos? This is crazy. People just take things way too far. Way, way, way too far. It shouldn't even be that deep. If y'all were concerned about yourselves and your own mental health and focusing on yourselves, the way you're focused on other people, I promise you, you flourish a million times more than wherever you are right now. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I just thought I would say that. But yeah, Doja Cat, keep doing you, boo boo. And you know what happens when she drops all that good music and everybody's gonna come chasing her again. And I feel like the followers that she is losing, because I think she almost had like maybe almost 30 million, and now it's just like at 25 or whatever, which is still a lot of people. Your real fans, your core people, they're gonna stick with you no matter what. Whether you post a weird picture, whether you get a gajillion tattoos, whether you like, it's so crazy. Like, I think because she came out, I think it's because she was really poppy when she came out. People are just not accepting the fact that she's just doing what she wants to do, because they're stuck with, the say so Doja Cat, you know, the juicy Doja Cat. You know, like the colorful stuff and whatever. And now she wants to wear black and it's a problem. And people just don't want to accept it. No, move on. Move on. And I'm really, really excited to see what she has on this album because I feel like it's going to be like she's really in her like rap bag. Boom, 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 boom. Doja Cat, we wish you well. We love you. Can't wait for the album. I know it's going to be amazing. And if she ever does anything that's crazy, 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 it's not on me. I'm not liable for other people's actions. I'm talking about what I'm talking about right now. August the 8th. Okay? Let's talk about some music. um this week's album of the week would be drums, please. Are you ready? It goes a little bit like I just wanna get high with my love. Kali Uchis. Super love her. I started listening to Kali Uchis this year, believe it or not. Maybe like, to be honest, maybe 2-3 months ago. So yeah, this album of the week is definitely Red Moon in Venus. This album, for sure, solid 10 out of 10. I love this album and I love all the songs. And I watched like an interview that she did with Big Boy. Shout out Big Boy. I absolutely am obsessed with Big Boy. He just seems like such a genuine person, funny, loving, caring. Love, love, love Big Boy. And yeah, she was there. I really like to watch. If here's like a little bit of advice, like if you want to like get to like with me, sometimes I have to kind of like get to know the celebrity a little bit more. I know this is kind of contradicting what I was saying. Like you don't need to know the celebrity, you need to know the music. But if this is something that makes you feel like a little bit closer to them, you need to watch some of their interviews and see like how they think and stuff like that. Like, is this person doing anything for me or not doing anything for me? Is this person my vibe or not my vibe type thing? You feel me? But yeah, this song, Cold Blue, it reminds me of something that you would hear Sade singing. And this is why I love the song because obviously I love Sade. So good. And then obviously I Wish You Roses, you know? In Moonlight, I like the way she says, kiss, kiss. I've forgotten the lyrics. I knew them like 2 weeks ago when my friend who speaks Spanish was trying to teach me. But yeah, and basically, I liked it in Spanish, even though I didn't even know what she was saying. But when I went on Google Translate, and even when I asked my friends, they were just like, yeah, it's like when I look, she was saying, when I look in the mirror, I see a doll. And I was like, oh, Callie, Uchi. So, so, so cute. She's so cute to me. And I like she sings in English and she just sings in Spanish and she mixes it, which is super dope. I love that. And there's this song where she's like, everybody hates me. I am obsessed with that part. I don't know, like she's talking about like she said something like, please don't ask me about no old this is it. Everybody hates me, and I'm literally like, girl, I feel that too. Everybody hates me too, literally. And whatever makes you feel better, pay me as yeah. Whatever makes you feel better, pay me as the villain if that makes you feel better. I remember when I was trying to count my top whatever favorite songs, there's a song. I think that's my favorite song actually. The song that she has. Oh, actually, I really like. You know, I can't even pick which one I like to be honest. To be honest, she has the song with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend is Don Tolliver. You know, Mr. No Idea. Just a little something. There's this video of Summer Walker singing Don Tolliver's No Idea, My Days. And this is when Summer was still pregnant. She was like in a bathroom and she was playing the guitar. My cheese. Moment of silence. I absolutely love that video. I've watched it over and over and over again, but it went a little something like, feel like a did to me. Lazy Nadia, honey, honey. No, it's really good. You need to find this on Summer's Instagram because that's where she posted it. And it's really good. And I never saw anything like Don Toliver reposting it or anything like that. So I wonder if he knows that she did that cover. Maybe they probably met one day in real life and talked about it. Like she was like, "Hey, did you see that I posted you on my Instagram?" And he was like, "Yeah, I totally love that. Yeah, I had no idea." Or maybe he said, "I had no idea." No pun intended. But yeah. So yeah. This song with her, I like the way it ends because she says, "That's it. That's the end of the song. Come on, baby, let's go home." She's so cute. Like the way she talks and the little talkings in the songs. You just need to listen to this album for yourself. That's why I give it a 10 out of 10. This song, Fantasy, is the bomb diggity. You need to get into that whilst you can, because Chad, they did their thing and it's super super cute. But yeah, that's what I have this week for music. I hope you listen to this album. It's definitely star-studded and I love it. And without further ado, let's get into some poetry. Pling. Just imagine pixie dust, fairy dust all over. Okay. Why me? Why now? Okay, let's just talk about why me. I asked myself this question. Okay, so we're gonna pause just for a little bit. Sometimes, yeah, when I've had a busy day at work and I'm finally coming back home, and I managed to get myself a seat, and then there comes some elderly lady. There comes some elderly lady, and I see this lady in my peripheral, and I say to myself, when I tell you literally everything in my being is screaming at that point because I know what the right thing to do. I've got me feeling like Spike Lee, do the right thing. I know what the right thing to do is, stand up and give the older people your seat. But I'm just so exhausted, dog. Like, bro. And sometimes I can see them like they're coming for me. They're targeting me. Because I don't know how many people on this train, but you came to me and then you asked me if you could have my spot. And I'm just like, for frick's sakes. Like, I literally want to pinch my eyeballs out. I want to scream. And this is how I know maybe I'm not a good person. Because I feel like, you know what? I feel like if you're a good person, and you see an elderly lady that you're probably going to have to stand up and give her your seat, you're not going to have a problem with it. You're just going to see her and be like, "Oh, sweet little lady, here, please have my seat." But with me, I always kind of like have to fight myself. I always stand for them. Always. But sometimes I also just wish, I wish I was the type of person who didn't want to stand for you right now. Like literally, I once saw this girl and this lady almost like went into it on the train because this lady was like, "Oh, can you stand up?" Da, da, da. She wanted to have the seat exactly where the girl was sitting, and the girl was saying, "You can hop over and sit on the next seat," which is literally was next to her. But this lady didn't want to go there. And this girl didn't want to move. So she was like, "Oh, goodness." And then this lady started to shout, "Da da da da, the seat. Yeah. I'm older than you." And then she starts mimicking her because this girl, like, she ended up standing up and she was like, "Oh my goodness." So this lady's like, "Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness." It was crazy. It literally was crazy. It literally was crazy. I was like, "What the is going on?" I was like, "Are they going to get into some action or no?" If you're not going to fight the old lady, then don't say anything to the old lady. And if you, old lady, are not going to fight this girl, don't say anything. Everybody keep your words to yourself. You're making noise for me. I'm exhausted. Everybody, shut up. How about that? How about everybody just mind their own business and be quiet? Anywho, I was reading this book. Okay. So I was saying, sometimes I'm just like, why me? You know? You're picking me to stand up on a day that I'm very clearly exhausted and not in the mood. Why me? So, why me? Why now? Dead serious till I die. Okay, I like that. And that's enough. That's enough for today. Dead serious till I die. It's sounding like it could, I don't know, be my next Instagram caption or something. I caught. Machiavelli in this. I feel like every time we might read this, I should give that little shout out. Yeah. But just because y'all don't understand. Y'all don't even understand. I don't even know. Let's see if I can find something that I've written. Still haven't taken out my poetry book from that suitcase. So we're gonna find a poem from my notes. Okay. Bear with me. You know that song, Bear With Me? Bear With Me by Tiana Taylor. My goodness, Tiana Taylor. You know that video of Tiana Taylor? No, it's Kanye's song. And Tiana Taylor is there and she's like sweaty and like when I say sexy, I just don't think it does justice because the way she was looking in that video was just the six pack was like pow, 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 pow. Look at this. Look at what I found. Okay, I found a really, really nice poem that I wrote for my friend. Her name is Sky, and she was dancing, and this girl was just like magical. And I wrote this poem for Sky. It's called I Am Woman. So I hope you like it. I Am Woman by Nyasha. First of all, Sky asked me to like recite this poem. Obviously, I didn't do it off the dome because who do you think I am? But I remember I read this poem in front of people, and there was this really, really cute guy in the crowd, and I was just like, Lord, if I mess this up, just please swallow me. But yeah, I remember thinking to myself, why is this poem so long? And I was like, girl, you wrote it. Who are you asking? Like, just read the goddamn poem. I felt like the poem was not ending. Do you know what I mean? Like, because everybody was quiet and but yeah, it opened doors for me because after that, it was hella. Your girl was getting mad booked. Let's not talk about making a meal because that year I averaged one in a month. I'm screaming. I'm literally delusional. But yeah, I Am Woman by Nyasha. Gabriella Destiny. Yeah. Okay. What is woman? It doesn't matter what I say. Ask me what is woman, but you have your own definition anyway. It doesn't matter what it means to me. It doesn't matter what it's done for me. Doesn't matter when our hearts bleed. Doesn't matter when we succeed. You still have your own assumptions. It's clear for me to see. When I'm trying to fight corruption, you are trying to fight me. I'm a slave to your judgment. I've run miles to escape tyranny. My behavior is repugnant when I don't do what you want me. I'm only good at cooking. I'll clean all day long. You judge me when I'm not looking. You want me to dance to your song. I'm a prisoner to society. Show brains, but I don't belong. I'm wrong if I don't choose sobriety, but when a man does it, there's nothing wrong. Grrr. If I speak up for myself, It falls on deaf ears. I'm booked at the bottom of the shelf. I'm a laughing stock to all my peers. If I shed the layers, then I'm up. But when guys are players, that's what we clap for. No more, no more. I'm doing it my way. I'm the sea, you're just the shore. Every day is my day. I'm not listening to you. I'm radiant beyond the sky. It's everything from my point of view. And if you disagree, goodbye. I'm strong and majestic. I'm a princess. I'm a queen. You can feel the way I'm reflective. I mean, I bring light to the scene. What is woman? You may ask me. It's pretty self explanatory. I am woman. That's me. And that's the end of the story. Oh my goodness. Who's doing with poetry what your girl was doing with poetry? Please tell me. I'll wait. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let this poetry get to my head. I will, and I can. Said it is what it is, and it is what it is. Because who else? Who else? No. Giving me goosebumps. Like, I'd be reading this, and I'm like, did you write this? I'm like, did you really? All rights reserved. Anybody copies this, I'm gonna sue you. Anywho, so I hope you like that. I hope you like all the three goats. You know, we had Pac, we had Drake, and then we had myself. I hope you enjoyed that. And I think it's time to like close it off today. I hope you've had fun with me because I've had fun with you. Okay? And if you said you didn't, then I know you lying. That's a liar. That boy's a liar. That boy's a liar. Literally. Do you know what? No, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it. It's enough. It's enough with this for this week. Huh? So much bread in my account. This is yeasty boy. Don't play with Jack Harlow, please. I'll see you guys next week. Love you. Bye.